I seen my boy Youngboy. He was active today. NBA Youngboy. So his Instagram, the Never Broke Again Instagram, they posted this today, and it was this picture with the caption that says, "Tell Joe Budden don't try this at home." Now I was looking into, I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Youngboy's like Instagram mentioning Joe Budden? But I realized Joe Budden, Youngboy, there was like a whole little segment about it recently. And this was it. I want to hear you guys' opinion.
I was about to.
You so gullible. You are so gullible. You are so gullible.
You just refuse to allow people to grow.
You're the most gullible nigga in the world.
You just refuse to allow people to grow.
But I understand that. Conditioning, marketing, you fall for all of hip-hop's tricks.
Like
every
what?
one of them. Like this one, NBA Youngboy.
Give me another example.
Come on. Let's talk about NBA Youngboy.
Okay, let's talk about NBA Youngboy.
Now.
I'm applauding NBA Youngboy's great. Hey, check this out. I'll do one better. Even if it is marketing, an artist of his stature coming out saying the shit that he's saying with his million.
Well, tell the people what he's saying.
He's denouncing all of that violent shit.
So chat, here's the thing, right? Give me a second. So chat, here's the thing, right? Essentially, Joe Budden's saying that he doesn't believe this anti-violence or stop the violence movement that Youngboy's on. He believes it's marketing, believes it's like some industry ploy. We all know Youngboy doesn't really do industry shit. He barely promotes his album. Why the fuck would he like just start adopting a new message just for industry acceptance or any of that? Joe Budden believes otherwise. He's stating his case, so let's keep listening.
That he was doing, denouncing all of the beef. He squashed the beef with Fredo Bang.
He did.
I didn't see nobody covering that, and I even came in here and said it. I'm talking about outside of us. Because the negativity is what everybody want to see, especially from an act like him. That's my problem.
True.
So when he says this shit, hey, let's say it's bullshit. A person of his stature saying it still matters. It's a lot of little niggas who listen to him and hang on to every word. He's God to them niggas.
Well, you moved the goalpost now.
I'm not moving the goalpost.
We saw what you did.
I'm not.
Because I agree with you. Even if it's lying, it's good.
No,
But
There's no argument.
Okay,
Next
let's
time
go
to
back.
prepare. Next time
Hey.
to prepare him. You
No,
prepare.
no, fuck all that. I still believe it.
What was
There.
he saying? There's no way. Him, the shaky voice, really? I'm scared of people. Stop.
Ice is either potting or lying.
Yeah, come on, Ice.
What?
You do not believe.
Yo, could you give
that's-
me and the patrons?
That's my beef with y'all with that.
Don't point at this couch.
Both of you niggas.
Tell Ish.
I pointed twice.
But tell Ish.
What was he saying?
He was saying how for a long time, like all the energy that he's been putting out, it's negative. He don't want to deal with none of this shit no more. Basically, I'm off that.
Is that the door?
Yeah, that's the door.
Ish.
It's kind of like
Billboard has done a piece on NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
That's number one. So once Billboard comes into play,
You gonna act right.
it's the music business. It's
Can I interject real quick before you do that?
Go ahead.
That's not number one because he's been saying this prior to Billboard. But go ahead. I just want that
I'm talking
matters.
about this piece that's going on. Let me finish, and then you can interrupt all day long.
He was just arguing with Bobby Shmurda. Somebody gonna kill him.
No, we got these niggas. Billboard
Why
comes.
these niggas though?
Well, it's not these niggas because you
You
don't
talking
know
about the
yet.
couch?
Yeah,
And then
couch.
I'm- and then
But
I'm
listen,
gonna go back to that too.
But listen, yeah, let's get at him. But let's inform Ish first. Billboard coming in for me spells music business, the higher ups, the behind the scenes people. It's the label people that made some. This is an important piece, and it's pushed as it's being like it's important. They got him in Utah, looking at the snow, looking at the mountains covered in snow. It's beautiful,
Looking like an
angel,
human's
yeah,
episode.
They're trying to humanize him, which I'm with that. So they got a lot of pieces of him talking. A very low, very soft voice. This is marketing tricks if I ever seen it.
101.
Real low voice. And he's explaining how he started living the way he was living, which was, I was very small in school, and what happened is when I went to school, all the kids would laugh at me. So when they laughed, they would beat me up. And every time they beat me up in school, every day I went to school and I got beat up by the biggest of bullies, and I went home and cried. And I cried and cried. And I said to myself, it unlocked something inside of me, and it turned me into someone that I never wanted to be. This is the theme.
talking.
This is the theme. So he's taking you from his childhood. This is the first time I've ever heard him be Mr. Victim, where everybody was beating him up and he was so helpless. But that's cool. That might be his real story. And that turned him into the monster that he was. And then he goes on to, I don't want to live like this. I'm hurting our people. And I'm not going to rap about violence and blah, 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 blah. Marketing. I say it's marketing, number one, because I just saw that whole Bobby Shmurda exchange, like Flip said.
Correct.
And while he was talking peace for the white people listening, the black people listening could read through the dog whistles.
Yeah.
And we could hear him saying, I'll kill you. All you niggas should stay away. Stay away from me because I don't want no problems. It's better for y'all if we don't run into each other. I'm doing too great for myself. I don't want to see y'all and be me. So all you niggas stay away because I'm promoting peace. That's a very passive-aggressive, condescending,
Or I know what the fuck I'm still capable of. So I'm not moving like that and I'm off that. But yo, it can get there. Niggas that's been that you can flip back to that in a heartbeat.
That's where that sentence you just said
Both
is
could be true though.
That's what I'm arguing with. That
So you saying is
sentence you just said is where I'm calling the cap. I'm either pregnant or I'm not pregnant. I either am a smoker or I'm not a smoker. It's not.
No, I just.
I know you, but let me finish.
Okay,
and
go
then
ahead.
you can interrupt.
Go ahead.
It's not. I'm Mr. Peace until one of y'all or somebody give me a reason to no longer be peaceful.
All right.
No, I'm not jacking that.
Okay.
He could tell that shit
Check
to
it
the
out.
little white
Check it out.
boys.
Hold on. Check it out. A person that's a recovering addict might not have touched a drink in 12, 13, 14, 15 years, still identify as an addict and know if they take that drink, they could be right back there.
True.
That's that.
Nigga, a nigga that's a killer.
That's
Yeah, a
not
killer.
that.
That's
Don't want
how is that not that?
Where we from? We read through all that shit. We read through all that shit. You know that.
I don't like that.
Hey, yo,
I don't like that example because the recovering addicts are not running around saying, I wish one of you niggas would make me pick something up.
Stop playing with me.
I wish y'all would make me use.
He said that shit and then
recovering
turned right around
addicts,
and said, damn, you know what? My bad.
are
I
acting
fucked up.
like
Stop playing
that
with me.
shit fuck their life or ruin their life and they never going back. There's nothing nobody can make them there's nothing nobody can do to make them go back to living the way we used to live.
Exactly.
If NBA Youngboy was talking like that, then I'd be clapping it up.
Damn, if the nigga's sitting here saying, yo, I don't want to do that shit no more.
And then my problem is, and then my problem ain't even really with NBA Youngboy.
And then walk
to be
it back.
honest with you, my problem is with the record business and Billboard. Here, Billboard come like they ain't got eyes. They ain't heard or seen nothing that been going on. We just come in, we want to co-sign this positive message right here. That don't negate none of the other shit that we keep saying. It don't.
But hold on,
y'all just playing big money.
What's keep seeing?
But even though,
no,
Joe,
I'm not trying to be funny. Like,
even if that's the case,
it seems like niggas are trying to hold him to something that he
we
not.
supposed to still
I'm off
support
that.
the change, like you said. We fuck all that other shit that he did. If he wanted to be a change,
Oh wait, no.
you know.
I will support the
Yeah,
change.
that's what
My
I'm saying.
conversation with Ice is whether I believe it.
but even if you don't believe it, we still support it.
I'm clapping up for
Yeah,
that.
all right, cool.
So you don't believe? So you don't believe he
I
changed
don't
at all?
believe one fucking word of any of that shit. I don't believe one fucking word of any of it.
This nigga, you forgot what he did?
I laughed every time that shit popped up on my phone in the black and white, looking at the
salute-
fucking
I
snow with the
salute-
nice
what-
clothes.
what
Get
did
this
I
shit the fuck
salute
out of
this
here.
shit?
He was on probation and then he shot a video in his town with hammers around him.
Absolutely.
Like nigga don't care. Like he don't care.
Yeah. That was
What last year,
Stop.
nigga?
Was it last year?
Stop,
What are you
yo.
talking about?
It was.
Bruh, I'm looking at it, yo. If a nigga can sit here and recognize, yo, this is gonna lead me one or two places. You know, let me try to make some
I
fucking
can agree
changes.
with that. I can agree
Let me
with
try
that.
and let me.
But at the same
it's like the nigga. What's his? He goes by his real name. The nigga was Boot Gang. Him.
It's Gabbana, yeah.
Gabbana.
Yeah, John Gabbana, yeah.
The nigga said, yo, I'm off that shit. I don't want to do none of that shit no more. I'm done with that. I'm trying to be better. And every time you see this nigga, he's better and better and better and
That's a
better and
fact.
better. Give this
give him a
nigga the
chance.
fucking chance.
What I'm saying is that we read through all that. Yo, don't play with me. If y'all niggas know, like, I want peace.
You made me
Karen,
read through it.
my hands
Dog,
up.
I
Don't
read
play with
through
me.
it.
I've
That's
seen
all.
fucking Hove say shit.
I
on
seen
some
niggas
monster
do this.
shit.
I
can still get you
I
niggas
seen
touched.
the niggas do this.
But I'm not trying
Listen,
to.
listen.
Ice, stop it.
Hey,
I
man.
seen Hov
Salute,
say
young boy.
some
Hey, yo, hold on.
monster
Listen,
shit.
I seen a nigga put his hand up, don't play with me. I don't want no problems. And then the next day, his enemy is laying down. We seen it. It goes down. You know where we from.
That's never happened to Hov.
No, not Ho. I'm not talking about Ho.
I'm telling him because I don't like that. That's a false parallel. We heard every rapper say some shit. I'm not talking about the rappers that have said some shit. I'm talking about, I can't even say it. You know who I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but my thing is,
Well, I don't say that about Hope. They putting in pain.
I don't know what you said.
yeah,
They were putting in pain.
It's cool.
All right,
It's cool.
all right.
It's cool. We get it.
I'm not talking about the 80s.
I'm
By the
talking
time
about
Hov started rapping.
Fam,
Hov is
at
rapping
a
now.
certain point, if you decide to make a pivot or to make a change, you can still say that. And I'm working on not being that no more. I don't want to do none of this shit no more. I've done it.
You just
Right, no, you're right. But when there's a concentrated Billboard paid for record label,
I'm not talking about the Billboard piece. Like I said,
The nigga didn't go live and do
saying
it.
this before Billboard.
He didn't go live and do it.
That was my thing.
He didn't make a YouTube video
Even
for an hour and say, "Yo, I want to change my life." He didn't do that shit.
Even
bro.
the squashing the beef with Bang.
I'm with you.
like niggas actually died over that.
That's a fact.
So for him to even do that, me and this nigga, that wasn't for Billboard.
That wasn't. I agree.
That's my thing. So he's been showing prior to Billboard that I'm off that.
But the shaky voice, I'm scared of people.
Yeah, stop
I'm
it.
scared
I
of
might be
people.
scared of people because
Let me stop this here. This is where I think Joe Budden has it a little bit incorrect, because I don't think he's followed really the music career or even the life or even the struggles of NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy's music that has promoted violence is the most popular music in his career. Okay? His fans are used to it. Fans want it. And honestly, this is a true test of his fans to say, yo, you might want some ignorant music, but he's not on that at the moment. Will you still be a fan of his? He's down to test it. A lot of fans are also rocking with him. But ordinarily, we've heard every gangster rapper say, oh yeah, I'm done rapping about violence. And they try for a quick second to say, I'm done with it. Then they go right back. You know why? Because nobody consumes it. Youngboy's first album on Capitol Records sold about 30,000 first week. If he was dropping diss songs and saying, yo, Dirk, I can't wait to kill you, and other niggas, fuck y'all, and fuck my baby mamas, you think that wouldn't go crazy? This is where I disagree with what Joe Budden's saying. The upside for an artist like Youngboy is to keep promoting violence. There is no real upside for him to say, I don't want to do this no more, other than personal accountability and also thinking about his mental health. He makes a shit ton of money by basically saying, he's gonna do what he want to do. This
make me snap and beat.
Stop it.
hold on, this anti-violence initiative that he's going on isn't that profitable. So this is where I disagree. This is where I disagree with what Joe Budden's saying. Joe, I'm going to have you on my podcast soon. I'm actually going to hit you up. I hate hitting you up at night because right now Joe might be hitting up, the escorts. Who knows? But I'm going to hit you up. I want you to come on the pod. I want to sit here and debate this with you. Let me hit you up, Joe. You let me know when you're free. Wanna get you on my pod. By the way, I gotta give him his credit. Yo, Joe been shooting recently. He's been giving hot takes. You've been shooting from logo You said, Lee, I love it. That's what I was talking about. I think Joe Budden's podcast right now is one of the best podcasts. And, I've always told him, I say, yo, Joe, I don't care who you bring around you. People want to hear you give the hot takes. Yes, you're going to sound like an idiot sometimes. You're going to get hated by people sometimes. Shit, you might be wrong with this NBA Youngboy take, but people want to see you shoot. They don't want to see your co-host shoot. They want to see you shoot. And I remember when I was talking about Everyday Struggle, I was just like, I don't know if it would be the same because I don't know if Joe's shooting no more. Joe's rich as fuck. Nigga got a Maybach. Or a Maybach. Nigga got a Maybach. He's dressing in hella designer. Amiri. When Joe was Zara'd out. when we were doing Everyday Struggle. You know what I mean? A little frustrated that some of these niggas was signing like $10 million deals. He was going in. But when Joe started getting the bag now, Joe was like, let me tell you this. You know, just like how they say, like, you know, instead of trying to fix crime by penalizing the people doing crime, how about fixing crime by just eliminating the conditions that cause crime? Right? It's like, yo, well, if you allow people to make money, they wouldn't want to be robbing people, right? Yo, Joe start making a good amount of money or doing his thing and being super profitable. He stopped giving a fuck about what these rappers were getting. He ain't that pissed no more. I'm going to text him though. Hold on. Joe's my guy. I don't even know why I'm even. Let me know when you're free. All right, we're gonna set this up. Yeah, I love Joe. Joe, I think you're wrong on NBA Youngboy. I think you're wrong on NBA Youngboy completely. And I don't want to just lay everything out because I do know Joe consumes a good amount of the content I create. But Joe, let me tell you this, man. Youngboy isn't a nigga who I believe is trying to capitalize off, trying to be shocking by trying to say, oh, I'm anti-violence just to get promotion. No. I'm telling you, it's part of the reason, you know, I think it's growth, and we got to accept that motherfuckers is growing. I accepted it. I told y'all this a long time ago. I did an interview with Youngboy, and, you know, me and him, we spoke publicly about it on the Clubhouse, you know, call one time, and he acknowledged that the space he was in at that time was really not that positive. Now, I could be a scumbag and be like, oh, this is what he said and blah, blah, blah. But no, he grew. He realized I wanted him to realize it in the moment. He didn't. But he realized it later on. He's a young guy. Why are we trying to be so hard on somebody who's trying to take accountability? There's been so many hip hop artists that have never taken accountability for what their lyrics has inspired people to do or the causation of anything they've said or promoted. One guy's trying to do it and we're going to just try to like shit on him? Oh no, you're lying. You don't want to blah, blah. Bro, he was the hottest artist without even doing Billboard. You think Billboard's going to get him more fans? Like, let's keep it real. Is Billboard... Do you think Youngboy's like, oh, let me get more fans. I need to do Billboard. No! If he wanted more fans, he would just do a song with, like, I don't know, like Post Malone or some shit. Do a song with The Weeknd. The motherfucker basically, like, a couple years ago, claimed he quit music. I remember talking, and this is one of the reasons why I feel personal about when Le Bebe be getting at me, because I remember... Youngboy says, I'm done with music, and I was talking him into doing features because niggas was tweeting about him. And I remember when Lil Baby, you go look it up, he said, I want to do a song with Youngboy. And I got on the phone with him, I said, yo, Lil Baby's so fire, he's so great. I know you say you're retired, but you gotta do the song. Bro, Youngboy isn't a cloud chaser. Youngboy isn't a nigga who's been like reaching and shit like that. Youngboy's just not a nigga who would compromise his character just to say, oh, I'm doing stop the... What fucking audience is he going to get from that? The nigga was the number 2 most streamed artist in the United States last year, and he did it primarily with his own audience, and he did it primarily through just communicating with them off of Instagram, just on YouTube. Why the fuck do you think that he would need to compromise his character to make Billboard feel like he's a good guy? Bro, he doesn't care. Youngboy is such a unique situation. I remember covering Youngboy, and I remember being at a complex when there was a story that got leaked about, not leaked, but it got released on TMZ that, oh, Youngboy was, a video came out of him body slamming his girl, and I remember he did like sneaker shopping or whatever. Everybody canceled everything with him. They were like, oh my God, he's done. Like the industry was saying, he's done. Like, yo, this guy's done. You know why he wasn't done? Because he was authentic. He kept to his fans. He wasn't trying to appease Billboard. He just did his own thing and appeased his fans. So it's ridiculous. And like, like, how could I ever think that like he's trying to compromise his soul and character because of Billboard, because he thinks he's going to go up off of that? No. Youngboy is the wave. He drops, his own team knows that he drops more music than it's possible to promote. They know that because he drops music in such frequency, he might not get the biggest promotion for some of the songs he might think is good because he's dropping too much music, but he still does it because he does shit his way. If he's been doing things his way his whole career and winning, why the fuck do you think that he would just bend and compromise to Billboard just to motherfucking get what? Billboard acceptance? The motherfucker sold 130,000 first week by just appealing to his fans already. What the fuck is Billboard gonna get him to do? Joe, I disagree with that. I love you though. And by the way, let me tell you this. Matter of fact, I might have to pitch this. Yo, chat, would this be dope? Would this be dope? Me, Joe Budden, Youngboy, Utah. Holy shit. Let me know if this is good. I will hit Youngboy up. I'll pitch it. See if we, get through all the red tape with, obviously, he's in situations. I think Joe would travel. Me, Youngboy, Joe Budden. Somebody says only you. This is why I'll push back on the only you thing. Let me tell you this. The thing about Youngboy is that, and I adore him, and I adore even people not only like him, but even 6ix9ine, because they aren't just trying to get yes men. The reason why Youngboy tweets something out or puts it on his Instagram that mentions Joe Budden is because he's not only listening to the people who are going to say, oh, good job, Youngboy, he's looking at critics too. So to act like critics don't matter in the conversation is you not being genuine. So what I'm saying is that, shit, it's been you know how epic it is for me and Joe and an artist to be on camera? But imagine if it's me, Joe, and Youngboy. God damn, I think that'll be great. All right, I'm gonna matter of fact, I might hit Youngboy about that tomorrow. Let me see what he's up to. YB, me, Joe, Utah, snow outside, fucking getting into it, really talking about you, and I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna I'm definitely gonna do that a little bit. Okay.